Good morning, one and all. Welcome back. My name is Christian if you are new here, which I'm assuming you are, if you're not one of the 6 subscribers that I have at the moment. My name is Christian, like I said. I am a weightlifter, a gamer, and a Catholic. And on this channel, I basically give no-nonsense gym advice from a Christian perspective, because I am indeed a Christian. And I do believe that the way the culture kind of handles fitness is not exactly the right way to be looking at fitness from like a complete outlook, from like an 3,000 foot view, but also when it comes to the intricacies of fitness as well, and how it should be in your life, how it should be included in your life, and how the culture kind of has taken it into a more hedonistic direction because of the internet and people's addiction to prawn and sex and all of that. So I'm kind of here to keep us grounded, right? So to speak. And to give you guys a good time. Today is Monday, leg day, and it should be fun. It should be good today. I have 2 leg days a week now instead of 3 because I added an extra day to my weekly split. Today's the day. It's the start of the 4-day-a-week split. And start off with leg day today. Tomorrow's going to be an upper body day, push-pull. Wednesday's going to be off. Thursday's going to be another lower body day. Friday, push-pull again. And that's it, man. We're focusing more on hypertrophy still. We're going to continue the hypertrophy phase probably for another 5 or 6 weeks, I want to say. Something or other. We'll see. We'll see how I feel, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Still focusing on the Olympic lifts. Gonna keep those light as I try to build up my squat. That's still the macro goal of the whole program that I set for myself. I'd like to get that 500-pound squat. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see. That's difficult. That's going to be very difficult. I'm close, but in order to get there, I know I'm going to have to sacrifice a lot, including health, maybe, to get there. So we'll see. We'll see. It's still my goal. Because, like, I feel like once I hit 500 for the first time, I don't feel like I'll ever have to do that again. Because I would have done it already, and I can kind of take it easier, you know? But it's like getting there. I want to get there, and so I could say I've done it, you know? And then I'm fine. I could take it easy after that. But it's like, I don't want to go my whole life not ever reaching that point, you know? It's like one of those things where you know that if you really put your head in the game and just basically grind it out, you'll get there and you'll do it. But it's like, do you really want to sacrifice health in order to get there? And that's really the question for me. Do I want to sacrifice health to get there? Not really. To be honest with you, I've been doing this long enough, 15 years, and it's like, there's more to life. I want to be able to do backflips when I'm 60. And if I just beat myself to holy hell all the time, that's just not going to happen. It's not going to be the case. So, we'll see. We'll see. But today, we're not even close to any of that. Today, we got high reps. Lower weight, I don't know. Since I have 2 leg days a week instead of 3 now, I'm definitely going to go a little bit harder on the leg days because I'll have, well, another day to really recover. So, we'll see. I'm probably going to go up to 225 today, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how my knees feel, how my legs feel. I'm thinking it's going to be good. I'm thinking my legs are going to feel really good. I've had 2 days. I've had 2 days of rest. before this session. So yeah, I don't think it should be an issue at all. I'm gonna keep the tempo around, I'm gonna maintain a slow descent, explosive ascent, focusing on a controlled tempo. Again, it just helps with quad activation, which is absolutely necessary for me because of the scar tissue that I accumulated in my patellar tendon from not resting it from way back in the day, my college ball days. But we're here. That's my primary focus, strengthen my squat. But I also have some hypertrophy goals too. It's gonna get bigger all around. Bigger legs, bigger arms, bigger chest, bigger brain. I wish it was that easy. Bigger everything, except heart, obviously. A heart and... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Did he just get a call? Oh, shit. Just got a call at a stoplight. That's crazy. And unfortunate. But, yeah, man. That's all I got for you guys today. We're going to hit the gym hard, hit the legs hard. I'm going to start with plyometrics, do some box jumps, just to get some extra power movements in. As if I'm not doing enough power movements enough. I'm doing the snatch and the clean and jerk today too. So I'm just adding another one in there. But I'd like to get one day a week where I actually do dedicated plyometric type jump training. It's just good for the connective tissue, and it's good for the muscles. So it's good for reducing that injury risk. So let's go, boys. Let's have a day. I'll see you in the gym. All right, boys. We are back with more squats. Yes, we started with 185 today on the first set, just to warm up my legs a little bit more, get my knees going, and went down full range of motion as usual. Again, just taking it easy on this first set. I did 4. I counted this as the first set. Again, slowly getting my way up to 315. And I'm going to ease my way up there fairly slowly. I'm going to take it as slow as I possibly can because I speed through everything when it comes to weight. I'm not doing it this time. So yeah, this rep, or the set I should say, looks really good. And then from here, I move into the 225 range. And this is where I topped off today. 225, 3 sets of 10 here with it. Full range of motion. You will see towards the end here that my tempo, I changed my tempo up on the last rep. Really just focusing on time under tension, really feeling it in those quads, getting that quad activation. But until then, yeah, going through these fairly quickly. I really love fast reps, quick reps, explosive reps, nice and controlled. And this is where I get the real control down. Explosion on the way up, as always. That's set 2. Here's set 3. Walk it back as normal. It's going to be par for the course here. This doesn't feel too difficult at 225. Slowly easing my way up. I mentioned this. Oh, I will mention this. It's around the 315 plus range on the squat where my knee starts to get a little irritated. And I'm hoping that really focusing on quad activation here in the beginning of this training block will help with that. So again, really focusing on, I'm going quick here, but make no mistake, I'm not dropping into the hole. I have complete control, complete quad activation throughout this entire set. And then obviously I have the control on this last rep here before I re-rack it for set 3. Moving into set 4 here. Again, same tempo. I'm really focusing on quicker reps out of the gate here while still maintaining control. And I really liked these sets. They felt really good, felt really strong, really fast.
and I have no complaints. And I'm doing all of this caffeine-free, by the way, which I'm not used to doing. It's quite a discovery, I must say. Being able to lift, at least, this isn't my maximal, obviously. This isn't even, I'd say these sets are RPE 5, RPE 5-ish. So we'll see what happens when I get to like RPE 7, if I can handle that. Actually, Lent might be up by the time that happens, so I might not actually get to experience that. But anyway, we are back with snatches, full snatches, keeping it 195, really focusing on form. And I changed the tempo up a little bit today. I went a little bit slower on the descent once I get under the bar. I get under the bar really fast, as you'll see, and then I slow down. That was actually a little quick. That was a little quick. Let's see what the next rep looks like. I get under it quick. Yeah, there we go. I slow her down a little bit on the descent, explode on the way up. I really liked how these felt, and I really like how these look. These look really good for reps. Again, just a testament to focusing on lighter weight, really focusing on technique and how that can really help you. But I really liked going slow on the descent on these because it really helped me activate my quads a little bit more. And I actually felt it in the quads on these reps. They were burning a little bit. So I really like that. Again, any exercises that can help me activate my quads more, it's just going to be so much better for me. And then we move on up to 135 for the clean and jerks. These are going to be power cleans. Just focusing on pulling, exploding. And these felt good as well. That first rep was kind of weird on the jerk there, but I reset. I do 4 reps here. 4 reps of 3 sets? Yeah, 3 sets. And actually, you might have seen it on the snatches. I did 2 reps for the first set and did 4 for the rest. It just felt really easy the first set, so I decided to up the reps a little bit on the next 2 sets. But yeah, these reps look really well. I felt it cardiovascular-wise, but yeah, they felt really good. RPE about 5, I'd say. But again, I'm really liking how my form has dramatically improved just from focusing on form with the lower weights, I must say. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I say that now, but we'll see how the form looks once the weights start going up a little bit. I feel like the real challenge is being able to slowly increase the weight and not just go right to like 225. Because that's how you really improve form, is by just not drastically changing, but slowly increasing the weight while maintaining that form. It looks good now, but we'll see how good it looks with like 225, 185, 275. 275 for me is where like the clean starts to get really weird. My form kind of changes. So we'll see. But overall, this was a great session. 9 out of 10. I had a real fun time. I did some plyos after this, and then I called it quits.
I'm about to puke. Other than that, it was a pretty good workout. Yeah, I went a little extra hard on the intervals today on the treadmill. 20 seconds on, 40 seconds off. That didn't change. What changed was the incline. I went up a little bit more. I usually go to 8. I went to 10, and it kicked my ass. Not gonna lie. But it's good, man. It was fun. So I forgot to do the plyos in the beginning of my workout, so I did them towards the end. I didn't film them. I might start to. Just thought I might actually start to film those. I don't know why I don't. I don't consider my plyometrics film worthy for some reason. I don't know. They're cool. So why don't I film them? I'm gonna start doing that. I'm not gonna film my intervals because it's just sprinting on a treadmill. It's very boring to watch. But the squats were great, man. They felt really good. The tempo I sped up a little bit. I just wanted to see how well I can perform the 225 with speed and form. And yeah, they were good. They're great. I did slow down the reps. The last rep, I slowed down. Towards the last 3 sets, I think I did that. And man, did I really start to feel them in the legs. That truck, I swear, I thought was gonna rear end the shit out of me. Bro, my heart skipped a beat. I'm like, oh, I'm about to die. Oh shit. Damn, he stopped on a dime. You probably even heard it. Did you hear the squeaking of his brakes? I don't know, what was he thinking? I don't know, man. Florida, you gotta be careful down here, man, when you're driving. Anyway, yeah, I really felt it in the quads when I really slowed down those final reps. A little added time under tension, and again, more activation of the quads never hurts for me. So it's going well, man. These reps are very, very, very easy so far, which is to be expected. Actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of par for the course right now. I'm not gonna really start getting into weights that are gonna be like a real challenge until 315 and above. And like it's the weights after 315 which start to kind of mess with my patellar tendon, my bad one, which kind of sucks. I'm hoping that really starting to focus on my quad activation in the beginning of the training block is going to help with that. I think it will. I just can't go too heavy too quickly. I do that all the time, dude. So I really gotta dial that back. And I am. So I'm at 225. I think what I'm going to do from here is I'm gonna slowly scale up to 315, like very slowly. Next week, I might add 10 pounds to my squat. And then the next week, another 10 pounds until I reach 315, possibly. I want to go as slow as possible here, really focusing on form before I hit that 315, because it's crazy, man. It's scary how accurate, or how I should say how consistent it is, that every time I hit 315 and above, it starts to like mess with my knee. It sucks. So I'm hoping I can break that stupid, tedious cycle. So yeah, W today. W workout, 9 out of 10. It's not a 10 out of 10 because I didn't hit 500 pounds. I didn't squat 500 pounds today, so it's not a 10 out of 10, but it's a 9 out of 10. Felt really well. The Olympic lifts felt really, really easy. Again, focusing on form is extremely helpful too. I'm starting to really understand the benefit of that with Olympic lifts. Just go light, man. Go light and just hammer home the form. And that's a good thing to do when you're also trying to strengthen your squat, strengthen your legs, because obviously that's going to help improve your Olympic lifts as well. So, but I felt my quads activating a little bit more going into the snatch. I slowed down the descent. I did the triple extension really quickly, got under the bar really quickly, but then slowly controlled, went down into a squat on the snatch and then exploded up. Man, I loved that. I'm going to do that more often. It felt really good. My quads were burning and it just felt really good. Felt really powerful. The form felt really well. You guys will see. But, and then the power clean and jerks went well. I felt those in the quads too, like dipping down, getting under the bar. It was nice, man. It felt really good. It felt really good. And yeah, finished with the plyos. I did like 4 sets. I did 4 sets of 3, and I rested like 10, 15 seconds in between each rep because I'm really focusing on power production, not necessarily like endurance when it comes to my plyometrics. Like, that's what plyometrics are for. It's to improve power and power production, and you can only really train power production, maximal power production, if you give yourself a lot of rests in between sets and reps. And I find it's because you can just explode as fast as maximally as possible. That's the goal with plyometrics, power training. And so that went well. We don't have a really tall box. We have like a, what? It's like a 35 inch? No, it's like 30. I think it's like 28 or 30 inch box. It's nothing crazy. I can start like stacking bumper plates to increase that, but anything else would just be extremely like risky, and I don't want to do that. So unfortunately I can't really max out a box jump here, but that's okay. I still just jump as high as I can, and I just over jump the box every time. It's fine, right? It's mainly there for like, it's like a placeholder almost, like something to look at and to focus on when you're doing the whole movement. I wish they had hurdles. That'd be kind of cool. Then again, there's kind of like, it's kind of a cramped gym, so there's not a lot of room to do that, like hurdles and like ladders and whatnot. But they have a weightlifting platform, so that beats everything. So I love that. But how are you guys doing in your training? Making improvements? Are you plateauing at all? Are you finding it hard to be consistent? If you are, let me know. I will be more than happy to do a video on any of those topics or whatever questions that you might have. Let me know in the comments, guys. I'm here to help. Give you no nonsense, no bullshit fitness advice. Because there's a lot of really stupid stuff out there. There's a lot of good stuff too, don't get me wrong. The Dr. Mike Israetels of the world. The Greg Doucettes of the world. I Greg my Doucette every once in a while, not gonna lie. There's so many good ones though. They are. Some of them have differing opinions, and all of them have great things to say. But I think sometimes we all get we get lost in the weeds when it comes to fitness. We need to focus on first principles, right? Like the foundation. Like meal timing and workout timing, all of that stuff. It's kind of important, but in the grand scheme of things, not really. Like nutrition timing, like all that stuff. Like even training frequency to a degree. But it's like the first thing you should focus on is actually getting into the gym and doing something, like anything. And then like you develop the skills and the confidence over time. It's all about reps, right? Like repetition after repetition, just going to the gym. And that's a rep. Next time, go to the gym again. That's another rep. And the amount of times that you go into the gym, the more often you go into the gym, the easier it's going to be for you because you're going to be more comfortable with the gym. And then just go in there and explore things. Explore the machines. Ask the trainer for tips and tricks on what are the best exercises for your legs, leg development, chest development, shoulder development, arms, everything. Like, what are your goals? Trainers are there to help you. I'm here to help you. Like, let yourself learn. And don't let fear control your life, too. Just get in the gym and figure it out, man. Like, you're not going to be perfect. You are not going to be perfect. You think I was perfect? I've been doing this for 15 years, man. When I first started, I saw someone do a bench, and I'm like, what is that? What's he doing? He's, like, pushing the bar. And then an upperclassman was telling me, that's a bench press. It helps build your chest and your triceps. I'm like, okay. And so I did it. And it was fun. I liked it. It's like, whoa, okay. This is really cool. And I was kind of hooked. After that, my first exercise I ever did was the bench press. That's crazy to think about, dude. Literally. My first rep, I have probably performed like hundreds of thousands of reps in my life of different exercises. My first rep ever was the bench press, the flat bench press. That's crazy to think about, dude. Man, I look back at like all that I've learned in all the years, and dude, you think I was perfect the entire time? Hell no. But guess what? Imperfect action done consistently will make you an Olympian. Like, you just gotta be consistent, dude. It's that simple. Like, do what you know is right. We all know how to be healthy. Again, it's not rocket science. Like, no bullshit. We know how to be healthy. We know foods that are healthy and foods that aren't healthy. We know what exercise is, and we just got to start being uncomfortable. That's it. You got to be willing to be uncomfortable and be disciplined. And if you're not disciplined, that's okay. You develop your discipline skill. And you know how you do that? By doing things that require discipline. If you want to be more disciplined, do things that require discipline. Just like if you want to build bigger muscles, do things that will get your muscles bigger. Like, it's simple, man. Don't get bogged down by the details. Just go into the gym and have imperfect action. Imperfect action done consistently. And you can translate that into life too, by the way. Like, have a trajectory, have a goal, and just be consistent in doing the tasks daily that will get you to that goal. Bigger legs, bigger arms, maybe like a stronger lift. Maybe it's just being healthier, losing weight. Like, all of these concepts are simple. It doesn't mean they're easy, but they're simple. Losing weight is simple. It's as simple as eating more chicken and eating less rice. And if you don't like eating clean, tough shit. Like, that's how you lose weight. You gotta eat clean. You know, like, you don't like eating chicken and rice all the time. Like, you don't have to eat it all the time, right? But most of the time, you don't like eating that most of the time. Tough shit. Then, like, give up on losing weight. Like, what are you doing? And, like, that might sound tough, and I get it, but it's because I care about you, and I know that that's the only way you're going to get where you want to go. You need to radically change your life and your habits if you want to get somewhere that you are not right now. Because everything that you are right now is a culmination of all of your previous habits, good and bad. If you want to radically change your life, you have to radically change your habits. Become a different person, like you do. I hope that encourages you. You should want to change, and you should want to be a different person. You should want to be a better person. That's what I mean by different. Like, we're either growing or we're deteriorating. There's no such thing as being stagnant in life. If you're not improving, the devil's going to bring you down every time. He takes idleness and turns it against us. So don't backtrack. Don't fight to maintain what you have in your life, whatever, even in the gym. Strive to grow, strive to improve in everything. And then you'll find out that you won't be so anxious all the time. When you're constantly fighting for something, working for something, like a purpose, you'll find out that, man, I'm not as unhappy as I used to be. You know, if you're striving for happiness, you're never going to be happy, because you're always going to be telling yourself that you're not happy. Because by searching for happiness, you're telling yourself you're not happy. It's that simple. So, long story short, don't sell yourself short. You're capable of more than you think, and it just takes accepting discomfort. And the more you accept it and the more you get used to it, the better off you're going to be, the easier it's going to be to do that which is uncomfortable, and the more alive you will feel, and the more fun you'll have. In the gym and in life, dude. Like, seriously. I love it. I love it. I love discomfort. I love suffering. I do. Because that's where we grow. That's where we improve the most. That's when we get closer to God, and that's where we get closest to our purpose. And I encourage you to look forward to it, because it's never going to not be there. Look forward to suffering, because it'll always be there for you. Like, to me, suffering is like my best friend, because suffering always seeks to build me up. And you can let your suffering completely destroy you. You can. Like, it happens. And I get it. Sometimes life gets really shitty. I get it. But you can't let your suffering get the best of you for the rest of your damn life. No. Like, if you have moments where, like, life just sucks and you have no idea what to do, that's fine. Like, that's fine. We all go through that. But you don't want to stay there. You want to stay there for the least amount of time as possible. And if you are in a position like that, man, just turn to Jesus, man. Turn to God and understand that He has a plan for you that you couldn't possibly conceive of or even know about. And that in your suffering, He is working wonders in and through you. And it's the suffering that's going to make you the strongest you've ever been. All right? Amen and amen. Amen, somebody. Hallelujah. Oh, God bless you guys. I love you. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I'm going to go home, get some food, get this video out there for you guys. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Share this with somebody who needs it. And I will see you tomorrow. Tuesday. Upper body push pull. Until then, peace and God bless, guys.